All right, so I'm going to share my screen and we're just going to go through things. I am going to turn it over to Mom and we can kind of just go through this together. So here is our document.
Hey, Jan. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, so can you guys see we have 92 days until we board. Hi.
Hi, Monica.
Hi.
And Jan.
Okay, Mom, take it away. Do you want to talk through
Where's
this?
Matt and Rose?
Come on.
I don't know. I sent them the link.
Rose sent it to me.
Huh. I wonder if they forgot.
No, because
I'm texting her now.
Oh, okay. What about should I message?
There she is.
Okay. Should
Hello,
we message? I know California really wanted to be on this morning.
Mama, I am recording this for them because California.
Oh, okay. Oh, good.
Why does it come
It's
on?
very, very early, so I'm recording it.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, is everybody still on?
Yeah, we're good, Mom. You go
Oh,
ahead.
Chrissy's missing. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, Chrissy, let's see if I can make this bigger
Oh,
so
okay.
I can really read it.
Well, then never mind. I can go through it, and then Mom, you interject because I can see it. It's big for
I'll
me.
just add stuff.
Okay. So welcome. It's 92 days until we board. If you guys can mute, go ahead and mute. That way we don't get extra noise. That way we can hear. But it's 92 days until we board. And so we just wanted to go through 3 quick things. It's before we go, getting there, and while we're on board. So the check-in date is October 1st. Fun fact, that's also Chinese National Day. So, maybe you can check in over some great Chinese food. So that's when we choose our boarding times. This is different for people who have gone before because we don't have to stand in a giant line. Everyone is trying to get on the same time. We can check and say, oh, I'd like to board at 10 o'clock or at 2 o'clock. So we'll get into who's in your room and who you have to enter the ship with in just a moment. But make sure everyone in your party's at the ship at the same time because you can't get in line until your whole party's there. So here's where it gets just a little tricky because we enter, some of us, with people that we don't room with. And I'll make little cards of this and have these for us so we can remember who's in which room. But the people you'll enter with.
Can I make a comment?
Yep.
I want to make a comment too. There's different people in different rooms because some people signed in later and we needed to work that out so we could fit them in. The other thing is, if you have a past experience, as somebody recently has gone on, they can get a better rate. So if nobody in your room had gone and there was somebody that had gone, we switched them out. We did that like in Jennifer's room. Tone's coming on. We did that in Jennifer's room in order to get it. So that's why it's not that we did. We did it to try to help people save money. So
Okay.
that's
So
or else add last minute people.
So in room 1340, Christy, Justin, Micah, and Jules will enter together, and those are actually the people in the room. 1344, Larry, Noah, Bruce, and Maggie will be entering together, but it will be Larry, Carol, Tone, and Maggie in the room. 1334, Carol, Renda, Monica, and Paul will enter together, but it will be Tammy, Noah, Bruce, and Paul in the room. Wow, that's a rose among thorns, huh? 1338, Matt, Rochelle, and Grayson. And again, those people will be staying in that room. 1372, Jen, Norm, Tammy, Callie, and Grace will enter together. And Jen, Norm, Callie, Grace, and Monica will room in that room. In 8368, Tone, Terry, Nicole, and Savannah will enter together. And Lorraine, Terry, Nicole, and Savannah will room in that room. 2234, Brenda, Catherine, Aaron, and Lorraine will enter together, but Brenda, Catherine, Aaron, and Renda will room together. And then Norm and Chris have reserved their own room, and Wayne, Erica, and the girls have reserved their own room. So I will get their room numbers so we can all have each other. Now, we're going to get into what do we do with our luggage. Just have your luggage go to the room that you are assigned to, so we're not trying to figure out where do my tags go. It's just easier that way. And when we get on board, what happens is we get a little card that's our sailing, what's it called? Our sailing pass or something like that. It looks like a little credit card. We'll put that on a lanyard, and I'll also make one of these small so everybody can have one of these that has who's in which room number on their lanyard so we know where to find each other. Okay? Any questions about that? Okay, then we'll just keep trekking through. Recommended item, a shoe hanger for the bathroom door. And this is like everybody in the room doesn't need to bring it. So connect with the people in your group. One person can bring the Pepto. One person can bring the other things. But you should have a lanyard. If you don't have a lanyard, let me know because I have a gajillion lanyards. There will be a Halloween costume night if you want to join. If you want to do a costume, my family has no choice. We are doing a group costume. And if you'd like to join us, then let us know. Or you can do your own group costume. It's going to be fantastic. Do a cheap towel for excursions in case you lose it. And I live in Texas, and I have about 15 beach towels. So if you need one, let me know, and I'll bring one for you, okay? Don't go buy one, is what I'm saying, because I got plenty. And then you can use those vacuum seal storage bags to suck in your clothes, and you can pack a lot more that way if you want to. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. Talk to your people in your room because you don't all need to bring all of these things. But like lotion, sunscreen, conditioner, they provide body wash and shampoo, but no conditioner. Bathroom spray because it's a small room, and yep. Motion sickness pills, Pepto, a small sewing kit, wrinkle spray, scotch tape, clothespins, hairspray, magnetic hooks for the wall, any of those things, extra hangers, and then like a water bottle if you want. Like I have a water bottle that I like. I can put coffee in it or I can put ice water in it. So you can bring your own cup if you want to, because it's like you can go into the Lido deck and fill up your drink whatever you want. Also, I will say that room service is free, so you can get up in the morning and call room service and have them deliver your coffee or your tea and your juice and feel really fancy. Okay, we have a 6-day ship, 6-day cruise, so there are 2 formal nights, and we'll get into what that means later. If we're going to eat in the dining room, we have to dress a certain way. And so a lot of times what we've done on these cruises, and you are free to do whatever you'd like, but a lot of times we all do our own thing during the day and then we meet in the dining room for dinner. There are other dining options if you don't want to eat in a fancy dinner every night, but it's good food. Okay. Any questions about any of that? We're good? Okay. So if you're flying, you'll need a yellow star on your driver's license unless you have a passport. But to board the ship, you'll need your registration forms, and so you fill them out and then you print them. Your luggage tags, the same thing. You print those. And then your birth certificate, not a copy of it, the original or a certified copy. And then your current ID. So kids that are in school, your school ID is fine. Or you can just skip all that and bring your passport if you have a passport. So any questions about those documents?
I want to say on your luggage tags, you're just going to print them out on your printer or somebody will print them out for you. But they'll just be on regular paper. So you want to, we always use just the wide, packing tape, the clear packing tape, and cover them. And then, so your tag will not get lost. It'll stay on your suitcase. That's really important because just a printed out copy is not gonna cut it. So you don't want your suitcase to be lost. Make sure you cover that printed out room tag with an extra tape, the big tape.
Okay. Each adult can take 1 bottle of wine in, but no other alcohols allowed to be brought on board. And you can also take a 12-pack of canned soda per person.
A 12-pack.
Guys, what is a star on the license?
A yellow star.
I never heard of that.
Okay, so it is like it's required to fly now. So you have to have what's it called, like a certified. I don't have my driver's license up here. I would show you.
Oh, I have a thing on it.
Let me stop sharing so Mom can share us her.
Okay. If you want to use your license or ID to board planes or enter federal facilities after May 3rd, 2023, you need a real ID. So if you don't have a yellow star on your license, you need to take in your license, your proof of address, such as mail from a government agency or utility bill or something, and then your birth certificate or valid U.S. passport, and then proof of your social security number, such as your card or W-2 with your full number. But if you're flying, you have to have that yellow star in order to be able to get on the plane.
Yeah, it's the real ID.
So you have time to get it. Still, if you don't have a yellow star on your license, make sure you get it because you can't board a plane without it now.
A star?
My license is downstairs, or I would take it. Yep.
Little star talking about?
Yep, that's the star. You've got a real
I'm
ID.
sure that's it. Mine is yellow. That's why I said yellow. Sorry.
I don't think Kansas just likes yellow. Maybe mine isn't yellow.
Yours
So,
isn't yellow?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So.
So check your license. If you don't have a passport, make sure you have a star on it.
Okay.
If you're flying.
Sounds
Now
good.
starting in what did I say? 2024 or whatever.
2025.
25. We have to have a star even to get on a ship.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so it's $5 for each person who wants to buy the chat feature so we can text on the ship. I think that's well worth the money because it's a giant ship. So what we've done in the past is like leave notes. Hey, I'm going to this here, and we try to find each other. But that's going to be great if you can do that.
$5 per phone. So.
$5 per phone. Got it.
Yeah.
And it will only work on the phones that have it. Okay, so there are 2 different drink passes you can get.
Is that $5 per day?
No, for the whole
$5 per
week.
phone.
And we can contact everybody that has a phone that's in our group
Okay.
for $5.
And is that something you have to download ahead of time? Like, is it in the app store, or how's that work?
I'm sorry, I've never done it. So
It's new. We don't know, but we'll find out and we can send more information.
We're going to Home Depot.
Okay.
Did you want to go or no?
No. You guys go ahead. Love you. Bye.
but don't use your phone otherwise on the ship, or it'll cost you a fortune, guys.
Okay. All right. So there are 2 different drink passes. The one is for pop. Yeah, kennel the dogs, please. Oh, they can stay up here with me, but can you close that door? Sorry, my family's leaving and we have to arrange care for our animals.
Close this door.
Close that door and close the bathroom door, and then they can stay up here. Okay, so we have a bottomless bubbles, and that's pop. So you can get free tea, free water, free juice 24/7. But to get pop, it's either $3.50 each, or you can pay this bottomless bubbles price. Children are $6.95 a day, and adults are $9.50 a day.
And do one thing, if you drink a lot of pop, you say, well, I don't want to pay $9.95 a day. But if you drink, if you're not drinking alcohol and you like to order pop, it's about $3.50 a pop. So I would recommend if you're a pot drinker, buy that pass unless you know. I probably would just have one pop a day, so I wouldn't buy it. And I'm taking a 12-pack to my room, and that's what I've usually done. I don't even bother with buying pop. But if you do, we have when we've taken all our kids and we didn't have money to buy everybody a pop pass. Everybody walked in with their 12-pack. We put them all in one big suitcase, and off we went. And if it's a lot cheaper because I think $3.50 a pop is a lot of money. When you could buy almost a whole 12-pack for $3.50.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys could have read through this. So there's just some details. And then there's the other one. The Cheers Pass is for alcoholic. Yeah. Oh, you guys are waving it. I thought you were waving at me like, hey, Kristen.
Hi, buddy.
Okay, so the Cheers Pass is $59.95 per person per day. But the kicker with this is if you're going to get the Cheers Pass, then every adult who you walk in with has to have the same thing. So if one person in the room gets it, every adult in the room has to get it. And so it's $59.95 a day, and you can pre-buy it and before we sale and get a 10% discount. So what it includes is cocktails, beer, wine by the glass. You can also get like energy drinks, specialty coffees. You can get like they have pina coladas, either alcoholic or non-alcoholic you can get.
Shakes.
Shakes, yeah. So if your drink that you're drinking is above $20, then it doesn't cover the whole thing. You get a discount on it. What it does not cover is anything in a souvenir glasses and all this stuff. Don't drink out of your mini bar. That's very expensive. Go to the bar if you want to. Okay. Now the thing about this,
It's
package in the past, they made everybody in the room that was they all have to buy the drink package or nobody can buy it.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
And if all the adults in your room buy a drink package, there's a limit of 15 drinks. Now, 15 drinks is a lot of alcohol for one day. So, but again, what is it? About 9 something for a drink. So consider if you drink a lot of alcohol, I guess it's worth it. It would never be worth it for us.
But I want to say it doesn't start until day 2. So any alcohol you or drinks you order on day 1, because we're still in basically Texas, then that doesn't count. So it doesn't start till 6 a.m. on day 2. Okay? Questions about drink passes? Okay. All right. So getting there. Basically, Mom has information about 2 different limousine charter services. One.
Hi, Christy. I've got a question. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
So you said that was $60 per day?
Per day,
Yeah.
per person. Yeah.
But Tone, we're not buying it in our room.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what would be the best option? You know, is there not, so that there's no other, you know, pay $300 and just get unlimited drinks for the whole trip type deal, or?
No, but they do have like buckets of beer that you can buy, and my sister-in-law went on one of our last cruises, and she felt like it wasn't worth it because 15 beers for her, that didn't really cover. It wasn't a good deal for her. But like if you're gonna order a fancy cappuccino in the morning and you're gonna drink those drinks, it's like $10 a drink basically is what I figure in my mind. So if you're gonna buy more than 6 drinks, then it might be worth it for you. But again, every adult. So since you're not in that, and so it becomes tricky, and we have to go back to up here. So let's look at these room numbers again. So Christy, Justin, Micah, and Jules, we are all over 21, and so we would all 4 have to get it. This room is not getting it. This room, Tammy and Paul would be the 2. So you see how that goes? Like Jen and Norm would have to both get it. So in this room, these 3 gals would have to get it. So you can see kind of, it doesn't matter who you walk in, it matters who you stay with.
So Tone is not in our room to start with. Tone is not in our room to start with. Who's in Tone's room to start with?
So Tone, Terry, and Nicole could get it.
Okay.
You have to buy the entire trip. It's not one day at a time.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a $400 buy.
Yeah.
So only buy it if you want to be drunk every single day.
Or you want to have a lot of shakes or cappuccinos or whatever it is. So I don't.
But that would. Sorry. And I've never been on a cruise, so I've got a ton of questions. So, so that's not just reduced to drinking in the room. That's drinking anywhere on the ship, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't. It really. You can't order to your room alcohol. It's
gotcha.
It's at the shows, at dinner, at
on the Lido deck.
Where the music is playing, and you want to sit there at the it's not like an actual. It is a bar, but families are all there.
Sure. Sure.
Bars all over the ship. You can just go up and get a drink anytime you want.
Yeah.
And just walk around with it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But okay.
I think Paul's trying to get in. Is it too late for him?
No.
Waiter trying to 100%.
Sorry, you're too late, I think.
So if you get a drink from them, include it. So it's basically
Yeah.
you want alcohol except for when you have,
I love you.
except for the stuff they told you that it wouldn't work for. It's anytime you want to drink included.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Okay. Okay. So we will go back down here. Getting there. Okay, so if you guys are flying in and you guys have flown recently, you will know that I would say of the last 10 flights I've been on, at least 8 of them have been delayed. Some of them overnight, and some of them are it's a disaster, right? So consider flying in the day before and spending the night in Galveston or Houston, because that's going to save you a lot of stress. Okay, so we have 2 limousine and charter services that could rent a 13-passenger van that looks like this, and so there's information on that. Mom, do you want to? I don't know anything about this because I'm driving. So.
Well, honey, I can't really read it. Let's see if I have the info. I think I might have just thrown it away after I sent it to you. But what it is Okay, there is also, first let me tell you the another option. Uh, you, Carnival does have transportation from the airport down um, to Galveston. Um, and if we're all flying in or people are flying in the day before, you can still take the shuttle back to the airport and make a reservation through Carnival and ride Carnival. Now, the one benefit of Carnival is if the for some reason the highway gets uh, delayed massively, if you're driving your own car or you're in a shuttle or a Uber, uh, if it's past 2 o'clock, I think the the ship will they won't let you on anymore, and they're out there. Uh, if um, if you're in a carnival, Carnival will wait for their excursions, and the bus ride is considered quote with the excursions. Now um, uh, from the Bush airport, the further one, it's I think $59, something like that, each way. From Hobby, which is closer to the cruise line, it's I think $40. So that would be $80 a person round trip. Are you saying something, Rochelle? I can't hear you, honey.
Oh, I just wanted to ask, what's the best airport for those that have not booked tickets?
Hobby, definitely, because it's closer. I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Is it Houston or Galveston?
It's Houston. To fly into Galveston is very, very expensive. So, if the way to fly in is through Hobby. If you haven't made, has everybody made reservations yet or not? No, you have. Where are you flying into?
Who are you talking to, Mom? Erica?
Erica,
They're flying to Hobby.
Oh, you're flying to Hobby. Good. So anyway, so the other thing I researched, I thought, well, are there any other options? And one of the I found this this one, and both of these, and then there are others too, but both of these have really good ratings. One is I sent pictures of the bus. Can you show that, Chris?
Yep.
This one is available for a party up to 15. Now, I think there's 16 people flying, if I'm right. So,
Here's the bus.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Chris, can you just go ahead and read what it says there about?
Sure. I can read both of them if you want me to.
Okay.
Okay, so Sam's Limousine and Charter Services. They are Houston's leader in group transportation and look forward to serving our group. So they sent the pictures. To and from the Galveston Cruise Port is, for a 13-passenger Mercedes-Benz Sprinter is $400 a day. That would be divided between whoever rides in there. And then an 18 to 23 passenger executive shuttle is $450 each way. So if everyone was going to be at the airport at the same time, then you could all ride in one shuttle together and split the cost accordingly. They do offer a price match guarantee. Go ahead.
One thing I asked him is if we were all at the same hotel, would I pick up at the hotel instead of having everybody go back to the airport? And he said yes.
Okay, and then another company is Galveston Express Shuttles, and they charge an extra $50 to pick you up at your hotel. But the cost is $35 for hotel pickup or $30 if you take the hotel shuttle back and they pick you up at the airport. So about $75 each plus gratuities. So a private shuttle from them is $350 each way for 14 passengers. Or, of course, you can Uber or however you want to. But the more people that we can get in one of these vans, if you guys are going to be at the same hotel, or if whatever the situation is, clearly the more people you pack into one vehicle, the smaller the price. Okay. So, any questions?
I gotta let your dad in.
Okay.
Hi, sweetie.
Has anybody booked a hotel yet?
What recommend?
Erica
No.
has. There you go. Where are you guys staying, Erica?
She's probably checking something. Because that would be cool if you all could stay in the same hotel and just rent the shuttle to come to the place.
Okay, sorry about it. So we're staying at Spring Hill by Marriott, and they have a shuttle from the airport, Hobby Airport, to the hotel, and then they'll take us back because we're flying in a day early, and then they'll take us back the next day, and we can catch a shuttle to the cruise. So they have a free shuttle service to that airport from Hobby, or that hotel.
So have you already bought your shuttle tickets to the?
Yeah, we're using
the cruise?
Galveston. We're using Galveston limousine, and it ended up for both ways round trip. It was $50 for each of us.
Okay.
Okay. So you know, I mean, you guys, there's still enough of you guys left that you could do the one. What was the name of the first? The one with the pictures.
Sam's Limousine and Charter.
Yeah, or the other one. You know, it's cheaper for the second one too. If you don't mind, if you want to go back to the hotel or have them come pick you up, but you know, it's totally up to you guys. You know, and then if you're afraid of, and yesterday I saw it. Now that this is just this weekend. It's not next weekend, but and not next. You know, I mean, we don't know anything about. But the actual this very weekend, there is a 5-hour shutdown of the highway, leading to Galveston, and for both directions. So this morning, people had to get to their plane. I mean, to the airport ASAP from the airport. And I suppose the shuttles from Carnival, they'll have to wait for them. So it might be a delayed leaving, but they wouldn't if they wouldn't necessarily wait for other people. So if they're waiting on the shuttle today, that'll save some folks. But that doesn't often happen. There's usually, if there's an accident on that road, you could be delayed an hour and a half because there's no escaping it. It's an island, and you're going over the
causeway.
a big bridge
Yeah.
to get there.
Okay, so once we get on board, then it's super fun.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a little bit tricky because I made it too big, I think. But a 5 or 6 nights cruise, then it will have, and you're welcome to participate in any of these. We're telling you so in case you really love the 80s, you can bring whatever you want to wear to the 80s Rock and Globe party. There's a silent white hot night and a superhero music party. These are all subject to change, but this is what they have scheduled right now. And then I wanted to show you this. So we have 2 elegant nights, or formal nights as they used to be called. So on those nights, men wear dress slacks, dress shirts, a sport coat. They can wear a suit and tie or a tuxedo, but I'll tell you, the men in my family are not. And so just dress nice, right? And then women, you can wear a cocktail dress or just something nice. It's a little more fancy. If you're eating dinner in the regular dining room each evening, then you cannot wear shorts to dinner and jeans, right, Mom? You have to wear, or have they changed that?
Well, you can wear dress
Oh, here we go.
shorts.
Not permitted in the dining room. Cut-off jeans, men's sleeveless shirts, t-shirts, sportswear, baseball hats, flip-flops, or bathing suits. So if you're in the dining room, you got to have some clothes on. Okay.
Yeah.
And then another place said that they are also having a Motown showdown and a 90s party. Then there are 3 specialty dining options I wanted to draw your attention to. One is the chef's table. As you can see, it's limited to 15 people. It's $99 a person plus the 18% gratuity. We've never done it, but it's extremely limited. If you think about the thousands of people on the ship, and only 15 people each evening can do that. Then there's a steakhouse. If you want to take your special someone to a special dinner, and that is $48 for adults, $13 for children. Under 3 is free, and it's a lot of fun.
It is absolutely worth it. The steakhouse is pretty awesome.
But my personal favorite, go ahead, brother, were you going to say something?
What did you say?
I said, so Tone is my special someone.
Then there you go.
Oh.
That does not, yeah. So I guess Terry and Rochelle can go do their special thing too. And then my favorite thing is the Dr. Seuss green eggs and ham breakfast. It's so fun. It's only $10 for adults and $8 for kids, but all the wait staff dresses as thing 1 and thing 2, and all the all of the breakfast things, they're the normal breakfast things you get, only they're more fun. So they have steak and eggs, but it's called something fun, and it there's a lot of food coloring that goes into the pancakes and other sort of things. So I will be there, and hopefully I can drag my family there, but it's great. So those are the different eating experiences outside of all of the rest of the food. You know, you can get pizza at any time. There's ice cream 24/7. There's all these little different shops. The Lido deck constantly has food. So there's something for everyone, even picky eaters. At lunchtime, you can stand in the line and you can get like they have a man at a wok, and you just choose your vegetables, and then they also have Indian cuisine. That's my favorite. It's delicious, but watch out, it's spicy. Okay, so that is the information that we wanted to share with you guys. What questions do you have?
Yeah, on sea days, can you hear me, Chris?
Yep.
Okay, on sea days they have a really nice sit down brunch in the formal dining rooms. Also, a really special thing that I really love to do is they have a high tea, and that's your father wasn't too crazy about it, all the foo-foo sandwiches and stuff, but us girls would like that kind of stuff. So
They have like art auctions where they'll give you a free champagne. Art. So there's all kinds of fun stuff. Every single itinerary with about 7 billion things written on it, and you can decide what you want to go to every day.
And you know, all these party things, they're not my thing. I probably won't go to any of those parties, or maybe just watch from a distance. But, you know, there's always other things to do. You know, there's karaoke, there's swimming in the pool is salt water. And that's just a whole different experience. Anyway, there's if you're a person who wants to do everything you can do, and it'll be lots of fun. If you're if you're a person who just wants to lay back and enjoy the sun and the ocean and quietness, there's a place for that too. So there's something for every single person. So You'll have fun no matter who you are or what you like.
And one thing that we didn't talk about is the excursions. So you have sea days, and then you have places where you're kind of docked, and so there are excursions, and you can feel free to explore those and reserve. It's fun to kind of compare notes when we get to dinner about who did what. At this time in my life, my plan is to sit on the beach and snorkel from the beach at every stop. So, if you want to do that with me, you are welcome. But there are tons of things. There's adventurous, there's like historical, and so make sure to go on the Carnival website and check out the excursions of all of our ports.
Chris, why don't you go ahead and give them our the passcode? Did I sent you the password to get into our, because if a group wants to do this and you're in different